What's going on, my people? Population control, depopulation control, depopulating the population for control, social control. It's all about social control. All right, let me explain it. In 11th century A.D., the church started. They lost Jerusalem to Muslims, so they had to go and regain Jerusalem back. So Europe sent out what you call the Crusaders for Christ, the Crusades for Christ. You know, where they was killing in the name of Jesus to establish, to get control, to obtain control, to reestablish, their control over Jerusalem and all those places in the Middle East over there, right? So they believe, the Masons, the Freemasons, they have a doctrine they go by called Luciferian Doctrine, right? And according to this Luciferian Doctrine, they got it written on the Georgia Guidelines on the stone that the population shouldn't go over 5 billion people, or it'd be hard for the earth to maintain the frequency of the people. And we damn near touching 8 billion. We're at like 7.5 billion, if I'm not mistaken. If you Google it, you'll see. But anyway, in the 11th century, they sent what they call the Crusaders out. When the Crusaders went out, they learned different interpretations of the story of Genesis. The serpent in the garden. They learned that basically that God was wrong and the serpent was right, Lucifer. And the serpent wanted them to evolve by biting from the tree of knowledge. The key word knowledge is know. And see, they feel like God didn't want mankind to know anything. You know what I'm saying? That God didn't really want mankind to prosper, evolve spiritually. But the serpent was like, go ahead and your eyes going to be open. So that's where they got the Luciferian doctrine at. And to this day, the Masons, that's when the Masons was established in 11th century AD. After the church sent them out, they came back, but they learned those teachings in secret. They didn't present it to the church because the church didn't play that. They probably have them dead, killed on the spot. So they did it in secret. And to this day, you got the Masonic lodges, and they have like a secret initiation that you got to, take before you even get in there. But they have a secret belief that the population shouldn't be over 5 billion. And like I said, we're like 7.5 billion now. We're touching 8. And like, for example, the tsunami in Asia. The government in America got satellites in this field. Where if they point those satellites at the ground, it could start a tsunami in Asia. Better believe that wasn't no natural disaster. That tsunami in Asia was pretty much man-made for population control. And see, that's what's going on now with this little virus, things like that. They just setting it up so they can take some people out. You know what I'm saying? That's like the part of the agenda. That's part of the agenda right there. But like depopulation control is real, my people, straight up. Like you can see it, you can like Google it. Georgia Guidelines, they got written on a stone. Population shouldn't be over 5 billion. We're touching 8. So the Masons, Luciferians, basically, they call it the Luciferian Doctrine. That's like a little secret that the Masons, Freemasons got. That's when it all started, 11th century AD, when Europe sent them out to regain control over those Middle East places. And that's the population control right there, my people. Peace.